Welcome back to the Enabling Network. I'm your host, Dr. Frederick B. Covington, and CEO of Ihoma Healthcare. Now, we've been on a short hiatus because the Enabling Network and Ihoma Healthcare were away on international travels, participating in discussions and learning in order for us to better serve you, our viewers, and people we serve at Ihoma Healthcare. So, with that said, I'll give you a brief video recap and a moment to guess where we were. Were you able to guess where we ventured? This is what makes today's episode special, because this is coming to you inspired by Bangkok, Thailand, where occupational therapists, assistive technology leaders, policymakers, researchers, and innovators from across the globe gathered for the World Federation of Occupational Therapists Conference. And when you zoom out and look at what's happening globally, particularly through the work of WFOT and the World Health Organization, something becomes very clear. Assistive technology and remote supports are no longer optional innovations. They're becoming foundational to how the world supports independence. When we talk about the World Federation of Occupational Therapists, also known as WFOT or WFOT, we're talking about a global body that represents occupational therapy across continents. It shapes professional standards, it influences training, it pushes innovation, and increasingly, it is highlighting how technology must be integrated into practice if we are serious about access and participation. Now, at the same time, the World Health Organization has made access to assistive technology a global public health priority, WHO has repeatedly emphasized that millions of people worldwide do not have access to the basic assistive products they need to function, communicate, move, or live independently. This isn't just about wheelchairs and hearing aids anymore. It's about digital access. It's about environmental controls. It's about remote support systems. It's about scalable solutions in a world where workforce shortages are real and growing. And that is where everything begins to intersect. Remote supports and assistive technology are no longer separate conversations. They are definitely starting to converge. Globally, we're seeing recognition that technology can extend human support, not replace it, but extend it. It can increase safety. It can expand independence. It can preserve dignity. It can reduce risk, and it can help limited workforces reach more people effectively. That is the conversation happening worldwide. And that is the conversation Ihoma Healthcare is actively part of. At WFOT in Bangkok, Ihoma Healthcare was not simply observing. We were presenting. We were discussing assistive technology models. We were discussing remote supports. We were engaging with global colleagues about implementation, not theory, but implementation truly. Because innovation is exciting, but execution is what changes lives. And what was powerful about being in that global space was this. We were not only contributing expertise from our work here in the United States, particularly in Medicaid waiver environments, but we were also learning. Learning how other countries are scaling remote models, learning how occupational therapy is integrating digital tools into community-based care, learning how public health frameworks are shaping technology access worldwide. And that global exchange sharpens us. It also challenges us, and it makes us better for the people we serve in the DMV. Now, for service coordinators and system leaders listening, here's why this matters. When global bodies like WFOT and WHO align around assistive technology and remote supports, it signals sustainability. It signals that this is not a trend. It signals infrastructure level change. That means funding models will evolve. Regulatory frameworks will evolve. Training expectations will evolve. And risk mitigation strategies will evolve. And providers who understand how to implement technology responsibly with compliance, ethics, person-centered planning, and measurable outcomes, they will be critical partners. For families listening, this global momentum means something even more important. You are not alone. The need for independence, safety, and dignity for people with disabilities is not just a local concern. It is a worldwide movement. And when we attend global conferences and engage with international health organizations, we are not just representing a company. We are strengthening our capacity to support you or those that you love. At Ihoma Healthcare, we have always believed that assistive technology must be thoughtful. It must be person-centered. It must reduce risk, not create new risk. It must integrate into daily life naturally. And remote supports must be structured, accountable, and designed to enhance, not isolate, the individual. That philosophy aligns strongly with what the global community is now formalizing, which tells us something important. We are on the right track. But here's the part that excites me the most. Global learning does not stay global. It comes home. It influences how we design environments, how we structure supports, how we train staff, how we advise service coordinators, and how we guide families. The future of independence is being shaped through conversations that span continents. And Ihoma Healthcare is both contributing to and learning from that future. So, from Bangkok to the DMV, from the World Federation of Occupational Therapists to the communities we serve, the message is quite clear. Assistive technology and remote supports are not fringe ideas. They are central to the future of home and community-based services. And as that future unfolds, we remain committed to doing what we have always done. Design supports that protect dignity, integrate technology responsibly, reduce risk, increase independence, and ensure that innovation always serves the person first. So now, I want to thank you for joining us for this episode of the Enabling Network. I'm your host, Dr. Frederick B. Covington, and CEO of Ihoma Healthcare. We'll be seeing you next time. Take care.